Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs. So have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random because that's eBay. And wtfLisa Etsy has readings and soap and stuff. I started laughing. So the song in my ear is Baby's Gotten Good at Goodbye by George Strait. Old school country. I guess we're going country today. But when I went to say leave a tip, I almost said leave a tear. And I'm like, someone is crying. Obviously, I got this song, Baby's Gotten Good at Goodbye. We'll see what's going on. Who is whining? But I feel like this person is like, she's gotten good at goodbye so off and on relationship, and this is it. What a rotten day this turned out to be. I still can't believe she'd leave so easily. Well, baby, you've trained her. Now at this point, she's a pro at saying goodbye to you, and she's gonna stay gone. Who is whining about the woman leaving? You drove her away, though. It's out her car and said after a while. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Motherfucker, you guys. Page of Wands. The Karmic one acted like a damn fool like he does all the time. But this time she didn't cry. He said in my ear, that's why I'm sitting on the front. Honey, you're going to be waiting forever. She ain't coming back. Who are you waiting for? Wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. Water sign, who are you waiting for? That is not coming back. When she looked back, there were no tears in her eyes. Three of Cups. Could be a few people. Ace of Coins. Probably wifey and girlfriend and boyfriends and everyone. I don't know. World. This person's got to get used to people leaving. Again, what pops in my head is, if you don't have a soul, how can you have a soul mate? There is nothing for a soul to mate with. World Lovers. This guy, 9 of Cups. Everyone will always leave him. 5 of Wands. He should be used to that. Whatever it is, though. I guess he was expecting someone or any of them to come back, but they aren't. I don't know what this is. This guy's been a lifelong relationship failure, and he will continue to be so. Wanted me to hear what she had to say. Now I'm lost for words, saying she went away. She may not return, for this time she didn't cry. Who didn't cry? That's why you're gonna keep sitting on that front step. No one's coming back for you, honey. You've been abandoned. Wondering if she'll come back. 5 of Coins, 6 of Cups. A lot of people on death are abandoning this man. Could be a Scorpio with this death card, but it could be any water sign, really. I feel like if this was a narc, narcs always have more than one. Why? Because they're greedy, they're stupid, they need supply all the time, they're fucking exhausting. So someone could have lost the main supply, which usually causes the bottom bitches to go too. Staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. He needs the main supply to keep the weak supplies around, but no one is, I don't know. This is it for this guy. If he even had a supply. That's the other thing. I feel like this guy's been trying so hard to make fetch happen, and fetch has never happened, and I feel like the flying monkeys have figured it out. Not only has fetch never happened, but it never will. Maybe some people will finally realize, hey, let's not work or talk to or have relationships with this one. Diddy's a Scorpio, but I don't feel like this is his reading. That just popped in my head. Family issues. I feel like I have True Blue by Madonna. There is family issues. Why? If it was wifey or wifey material, or, you know, it could have issues with his family too. Narcs love effing with family in the dirty way. Listen. But I feel like the family thing could just be the group dynamic, his weird main supply and flying monkeys, and it's just everything's gone or going very quickly. I feel like this guy's resources are drying up quickly. He's out of clout, out of money, out of supply. Things are just going really bad, and they're gonna get progressively worse, is the vibe I get. Freaky shit. The dude did too much, and now the consequences of that are coming back, and he doesn't understand consequences because he's a narc. They're kind of stupid. Misogynistic vibe. Overblown ego. Bossy. This is an idiot who wants to control everything, but with his codependency, he can't even control his damn self. Fatal attraction. He can't make fetch happen. And fetch is rapidly becoming a completely extinct idea. Everything this guy has is going very fast, very quickly. I'm sorry isn't gonna cut it, grown ass man. It's too late for sorries. There's no nothing. You get used to everything going. The main supply leaves, so does everything. Someone could have done a really powerful cord cutting, and let me tell you, it is fucking working. Much better than you thought. Thank you for leaving me, fellow. Upright. And I do wish you well. Someone did a badass cord cutting. It is working. Who successfully cut cords with this leech, this parasite, this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a vampire? Blue, baby, I love you. True love. You're the one There is no love. That's the thing, honey. Someone isn't supply for you. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This crazy motherfucker is gonna get everything he dished out times 10. That's how tenfold karma works. Balance needs to be restored. Strength, Hangman. It doesn't matter who did the powerful cord cutting. I'm being told not to say so. I don't know why. It could be a lot of people, to be honest. He had the main supply. Once that person's powerful cord cutting, the rest of the cords, the ones follow suit. Especially the copycats. The copycats have to do everything the main supply does. So if the main supply has cut cords, flying monkeys cut cords, which means it's a group. So let me ask, who is the main supply? What is the main supply's element? Or zodiac sign, if you want to be clear. I don't think they want to be clear. I don't think this guy's like watching my reading or anything, but still, the spirit's like, oh no, this is too good. This cord cutting was so powerful. Whoever did this new supply, you've definitely gone through your awakening. You've done all that shit. That's why you're not coming back. I think this guy's shocked. True love, you're the one I'm dreaming of. Devil. I don't think it's a Capricorn, Queen of Cups. I think it's Divine Feminine successfully cut the cords with a water sign, twin fraud. Because don't even get me started on the whole twin flame thing. It's bullshit. This is a Karmic that tried some shit. Could be just a catalyst, but whatever. The cord is cut, and he's in for a bigger world of hurt than he's already in. I feel like shit's about to get really bad. 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Fool. Guy's gonna try to outrun at 9 of Cups. Maybe even try to approach the one who did the powerful cord cutting. That Capricorn card tells me, if you did it end of December, early January, that's the one that stuck. I feel like someone's been doing the cord cutting and all that over and over, and their Christmas wish was granted with that Capricorn card. The Devil card is Capricorn. Capricorn seasons around Christmas. Someone's Christmas wish was granted that cords were cut permanently with this thing. He's been downgraded. Remember, we started off with the King of Coins. I have There Goes My Baby by Usher. Give me a minute. I briefly worked for this man. I don't work for that company anymore, so it's fine. And I enjoyed it. It was some of the best shows I've seen. He would stick to the same song list, but always change something up every night. So every night was different and fun. But he always sang this song. And I'm just like, oh, I love when he sings it. Look at you. Don't know how good it feels to call you my old girl. There goes my baby. I can't sing like Usher. I can't sing. It's fine. Then you do. Ooh, girl, look at you. That was a show. I feel like the crowd had the most fun at. I loved that gig. Anyway, There Goes My Baby. This guy has to watch the Divine Feminine. He annoyed, walk away, and he also gets to watch everything he has built crumble. Hierophant, High Priestess, 8 of Coins. This person tried to pretend to be I'm your soulmate, your other half, whatever this is. But Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, lied about this. Hermit and Tower. Caused stagnancy, still vibes with this Hermit. It wasn't true. And this Tower, Page of Coins, someone's just a jackass. They don't got it. They aren't divine anything. Walking my way, hear me say, there goes my baby. Oh, that was so bad. I put all the cards together. I'm gonna ask this one more time. Who did the most powerful cord cutting to make this possible? And they might not tell me though. Everything you do, ooh, girl, look at you. Six of Cups. It could be a Libra with this Justice card, but I don't think so. I think 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands. There's just justice. Ace of Swords. That's all that needs to be said. Is this guy has committed spiritual crimes, spiritual abuse, and just spiritual idiocy. This is justice coming down. If the object of his, I want to say infliction, not affection, infliction. I forgot what I was going to say now. Either way, I think the divine was never going to let this water sign thing win. That's the vibe. He was always set up to fail. Why? He set himself up for it. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, Divine Feminine. You know, it was time to take off. I went almost to take him down. Because I don't think you've done anything physically. I think your absence is enough. 3 of Wands to make things right. This is a demon. 2 of Cups, Emperor. Someone who just causes stagnancy, still vibes. King of Cups. He's an older man. Page of Coins with nothing to offer. Because this would be a king if he had things to offer. He's nothing more than a lesson that you need to move on from. This guy's about to get everything back tenfold, maybe even more, 100-fold. Depends on how much he did. And how do I close this out? And I promise our time away won't change my love. 2 of Swords. There goes my baby. There is no love, dummy. Temperance. All that time away did was make someone realize, 9 of Swords, how much happier. Knight of Cups. They are without you. Let your crazy nutbag. And things are peaceful and great when you're gone. Because maybe you don't belong here. That's why the cords were cut. And King of Swords. Full. Chariot. Someone successfully cut cords. Again, a lot of air energy. Because I got Aquarius, King of Swords. Then we got the Fool's Aquarius, 6 of Coins. But then we have Gemini up in here. And which air sign successfully cut cords? Lover's energy. Or was it a few? Because 3 of Cups. This guy is a narc. So he probably has a few different people on the hook. Some of these narcs, especially the ones that are handlers and work with the GS people, how do I angstay, awkerstay? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I have time after time. They will try to get several divine feminines on the hook. The one I dealt with was like this. He said he was a handler. He wouldn't tell me who he worked for. He was just crazy. Anyway, he called the different women. He was pulling this shit on his projects. So it could be just one of those people. I have a weird habit of getting people, they can just confess it to me. Sometimes I don't even ask. They will just walk up and start telling me, and I'm like, oh my God, why is this happening? I don't need to know your sins. In some cases too, though, I have some people come up and they start confessing really beautiful things. It's not always so bad. Really beautiful things. In some cases, it's like, I wish the things that are happening weren't happening, but their attitude about it, how they want to help, how they want to, that's what's beautiful about it. I don't want to give away people, it doesn't matter, a stranger, I'm not saying their name. I was on the Vegas Strip, and having just like a small talk conversation, and somehow the guy started confessing to me out of nowhere his concern for his friend. And it really got to my heart. His friend is a young guy, early 20s, but still living at home, and his mom is quite abusive. Even though he's an adult, it's like she's kind of set it up for where it's hard for him to leave. She takes his paycheck every month except for a little bit. So if he even tried to save, for some, she has access to his bank accounts. Every time he tries to like do one secretly, she gets it. And it's like this, his friend is so concerned for him, and he's trying to come up with ways to help him out. And I just, his conviction to make sure his friend gets out of this bad place was so beautiful, and I loved it. And he was coming up with solutions, and then at the end of it he goes, I don't know why I just told you all that, that's crazy. And I'm like, you're all right, dude, because I knew it wasn't him. But I'm really praying for his friend to get out of that situation too. I feel terrible as friends in that situation, but I find it beautiful that he has a friend that cares that much about him, who is also trying to find ways to help him. And I do believe these men will be successful, and I wish them all the luck in the world. I get down a lot on being a reader because if you see my channel, it's always spiritual, weird fucking shit. And then it's always crime, and it's like the worst of humanity. And it took a long time to get to a place where I can even say out loud the shit I was reading, and to get to a place where I can joke about it. And now I'm trying to just shut my heart off for good so I can talk about it. Like, I assume reporters, paramedics, doctors, you have to shut your heart off to be real about things. I try to follow your lead, even though what I'm doing is nowhere near what you guys see and go through. But I try to follow your example, because you're people, you are doing the hard job that helps people and trying to be calm, composed, and, you are an example. And there's a good example and bad examples to follow. And I already lost track of what I was saying. I have It's My Life by the Animals. Either way, I do see this Narc, though. The idea of confession and purpose. And sometimes you deal with these monsters because they see it as spiritual training. Well, I feel like whoever has been dealing with this man, he is just basically, he thought he was training him to be subservient to him, but what he did was train them to take him down, and others like him, maybe. Narc Slayer vibes. This guy thought he was going to get a doormat he could boss around with these projects, but he just created, an army of Narc Slayers? Oh! I do what I want! I got the Tower, Ace of Coins, and Star. This man thought Knight of Wands, by acting a fool with his behind-the-scenes shit, torturing people, he was going to create victims. But 10 of Wands, guess what? 2 of Coins, you created magician heroes instead. 9 of Wands, you didn't create what you thought at all. With the Sun, death. All you did was create your own ending tenfold. Some of you, 6 of Swords, air signs, whatever your sign, because I've pulled Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And some of these karmic male narcs, someone's pretending to be twin flames, twin frauds, whatever the fuck, they have multiple people they have on a hook. Air signs dealing with a creepy, weird water sign. You're about to find out the news of his end.